The Snowflake here, and welcome to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force 2. There's a bit of a party going on in this room. Even Jinzo showed up to see if he can get any free spirits. But yeah, we dueled everyone in here in the previous episode, and mostly did alright. Jinzo's in a very lovey mood. We managed to beat it. I don't know, can you call it a him? It's a cyborg, but I guess you probably could call it a him. Jinzo and Asta, we were able to defeat them. Which deck was I using? I remember we won using Jinzo's Ectoplasma. We sacrificed Soul of Purity and Light to blast its soul at them. Trying to remember. I can't just check. Alright, the battle position changing deck, right. That one, it was quite a close duel. It could have gone either way, but Jinzo played Ectoplasma and they didn't use it, so we used it instead and won. So that was cool. We then dueled against Bivin and Craig. Our normal monster deck didn't get a very good hand. And yeah, they just had a bunch of trap cards that stopped us from doing anything, and they were able to just win pretty easily, unfortunately. Turtle Guy can be strong sometimes if he gets good trap cards, even though his monsters aren't that great. But we were able to defeat Joshua and Darren with our direct attack deck, which definitely did its thing and worked pretty well. So yeah, overall, not bad. Today's episode, we've got 3 more tag duels coming up. Against who? I don't know. There's going to be some rooms in Slifer we haven't checked. There's also one more location to go to before we move on to the next day, which will be Chazz's 6th Heart event when we get to it. And speaking of Chazz, our first duel of today's episode, we are going to be making a new deck. And it is going to be a Chazz themed deck. Which feels a bit weird because we're 6 hearts in and only now we're making like a Chazz style deck. But it's okay. So yeah, we are going to be, well, we're not going to be putting Ojamas in it, but we're going to have, it's going to be like a VWXYZ deck. Let's make sure to get all of our main ones in there. Okay, W. And V. Do we not have V target yet, or is it at the bottom? Yeah, okay. I forgot why Dragon Head, didn't I? Wait, do we have... No. Surely we own White Dragon Head. No, that can't be right. We completed Chazz's pack. I know we have White Dragon Head. Oh. I'm blind. Okay, there it is. Right, there we go. VWXYZ all added in. Let's add some machine support. Not the best. Cyber Phoenix. Heavy Mech. I mean, it is a Union monster, so it could come in pretty handy. Limiter removal goes without saying. We'll throw in the Machine King family. Red Metal Morph is good. Power Bond doesn't really help this kind of deck. UFO Roid. And you could use it with like Shining Angel. Get like 6 monsters. We'll throw 1 in there. 3's a bit overkill. Okay, like that's fine. Now let's look for some light support. Reed is good. We'll have 2 of those. Ocean Ingon's good for boosting attack. Need Sanctuary. I think Lightning Vortex is going to go in there anyway. Luminous Spark, absolutely. Shining Angel. Soul of Purity and Light. 2. Swords will go in there anyway. We'll throw in a Vortex Kong. Okay, cool. Let's see what we can do in terms of maybe fusion support. I mean, we're not summoning fusion monsters the proper way, but is there anything that might be helpful? Fusions in particular. A lot of it is if a fusion monster is destroyed, bring back something from your graveyard. That doesn't really work. Because we're removing them from play. Dimension Fusion. I mean, Chazz has one in his deck for a reason. That would... It's not even fusion related, it just happens to have fusion in its name. Fusion Weapon. A lot of the basic ones are level 6. We'll put 1 in there. Nah. Okay, that's fine. What about stuff to do with things that get removed from play? Formless will go in there anyway. Call of the Haunted go in there anyway. that could potentially be good, but you rely on having a VTI jet or XZ cannon. Could do something like dimensional vision, but that seems a bit too far for this deck. Not relying on things getting removed from play. Or in a nobleman as well, for now. Soul absorption might be useful. Okay. I think now we just put in some generic good cards to round off the deck. It's always useful. You already put bonus brain control? Go on then, we'll put the brain control. Actually not, soul absorption's too far. That out. We're not going to be removing from play so many things that we're going to gain loads of life points. Foolish Burial. Little much. Let's not go with that. Hammer shot. Heavy storm. Oh, did I put... Didn't look for union support, did we? I knew I was forgetting something. Combination attack. You can split two union monsters, make them both attack. Formation union, you can equip and unequip. Frontline base is good. We'll have a couple of those and actually use them. Rollout, we'll put in one as well. So really a union card. Okay, that's fine. Let's go back to where we were. Yep, lightning vortex is there. Mage power's good, magnetic cylinder's good. Yep, mirror force. Just waiting for that one. MXT. Resisting urge to put Ultramas in Chazz deck. Avarice, yeah. Amateur Burial, yeah. 20 spells and 7 traps. I don't even remember if that's like a normal ratio for me. Regaki Break is good though. Ooh, Reasoning. Put in 1. Just because most of our monsters are level 4. So it's not like it's going to be very unpredictable. I know that AI doesn't actually use much logic when guessing stuff like that, but I'm trying to treat this as if I was actually dueling someone and they were aware of my deck, or at least the theme of it, even if they weren't familiar with every single card. The seconds, pretty good. We need an extra monster in there, I think. Sometimes you might need a particular V to Z monster. Or a Shining Angel to buy you some time. Swords we already put in there. Torrential Tribute. Oh, no, not that one. United we stand. As cool of a card as Unity is, I don't think there's going to be many decks where it'll be useful. Widespread, that might just be it. Yeah, that I think will do. Let's check our Destiny draws. Tribute is 1. Mirror Force, yeah, that's fine. Hammer Shot. Haunted. Swords. Vortex. Okay, I think this deck is good to go. Let's change its name. VWXYZ. And we only have 4 deck spaces left after this. I mean, if it comes to it, I'll overwrite some and then write down the recipes and add them back. It's fine. But yeah, there we go. We've made a new deck. Let's see if there's any other duelists we can try it out on. There are. In fact, there's another room full of people here. Got Zanny, Deezer, Hero, Yan, Sigfor, and Cyan. So I guess we'll spend another episode in another Slifer room. We'll start with Zanny and Deezer. So we got Zanny, the guy who loves his trap cards, and Deezer, the monarch woman who can be quite tough. Okay, Chazz. Now his deck is actually quite similar to mine, except it has Ochamas. So a lot of the cards like Machine King, Shining Angel, those cards are in my deck as well. That's not a bad start though. I mean, could be better, but Shining Angel's a solid monster to have out because even if it gets destroyed, you can bring some other stuff. We already knew Zanny was just going to play some trap cards. That's no surprise. This is a good hand though. Luminous Spark. And yeah, Fareed the Brave Wanderer. That's potentially over 4,000 damage. All the Revealing Light. Well, it's at least 3,000 damage. Okay, well, we don't really have a way around that. So... we'll go with Bottomless and Ring. Just because if she's going to summon Monarchs. And that would be the best way of destroying them. Oh, Heavy Storm. She's just going to do that herself. No, we won't destroy our own monster. We also had Metal Reflect Slime. Oh no, Brain Control. Oh yeah, she has cleaned our field out. She's going to treat some tribute for a Monarch. And it's Zaborg, so Shining Angels instantly destroy. Yeah, she's just... with 3 cards, she has destroyed our entire field of spells, of traps, and monsters. Luckily we have 1 trap left, but we're not in a great spot. Okay, well, Chazz... yeah, he's got Ochamas. It's not looking good. He's drawn all 3 of his Ochamas. At least Zanny's probably not going to summon any monsters. We know he's going to put down traps though. Ah, we got freed. That's actually good. Because we can remove stuff. Yeah, let's use Fareed's effect. Jama Green, and we'll save the other Fareed, because Shining Angel might be valuable to bring back later, and if this Fareed gets destroyed, then we'll have a Fareed in the graveyard anyway. Trap Hole. Okay, at least that doesn't stop Fareed's effect. I think. Oh, apparently it does. Okay. Good, good, good. And you've got Skullzoma as well. That's scary. If you tribute that for Mobius, we are dead. Okay, well, we're not dead, but we are... Well, we're only going to let Skullzoma attack us, really. Alright, Chazz. We're going to need you to pull something other than an Ojama here. Oh, that's worse than an Ojama. It's a monster we can't summon. Perfect Machine King. It's not what we need right now. And we've got Spirit Reaper. Might actually work in our to our benefit here. If Spirit Reaper discards something and we draw something to revive from the graveyard. Can't believe Ojama Yellow is the only card I want Chazz to keep in that hand, and that's the card that gets discarded. Any other point, I would have been fine with that, but not so much. I do need a Destiny Draw. We are in dire straits. Hammer Shot is not bad. And also dodges Skullzoma's effect. I mean, if I don't set Nobleman of Cross out, Spirit Reaper's going to discard it, so I have to do this. Even though she might have like a Mobius, there's not really any other choice. Okay, we'll take 300. Maybe we have some time to draw some monsters. Yes, please Chazz it up. Now would be a great time. Look, he drew his Fareed as well. I got 2 and Chazz got 1. Mirror Force. Okay. I mean, you're gonna have to get through the traps somehow. Okay, well at least we're going to discard a high level monster now. So if I do get some revival monster, then revival card. Okay, good. Perfect is better. Okay, Vortex Con. Let's see, Embodiment of Apopis. Interesting. Yeah, I can't beat that in defense mode, so, I mean, I guess I'll have to attack Spirit Reaper. Nightmare Wheel. At least our monster stays on the field, but yeah. Time is ticking now. I mean, Chazz contributes it for Machine King, assuming we get a chance to do something like that, and he doesn't just monarch us down. Yeah, that'll do it. Rise of a Storm Monarch. Did you have to do Spirit Reaper first? I would have done the same thing though, so can't be mad. Alright. Well, yeah, the VWXYZ deck did not get off to the best start. I didn't draw any of the the V to Z monsters. I got a couple of Freeds, a Vortex Kong. None of it worked. Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty potent combo. Zanny had all the trap cards to just keep us from doing anything, and then Deezer could have all the time she needed to summon her Monarchs and take out all of our cards. So, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm sorry, Chazz. We'll do better next time. Also, your hand was pretty terrible. Alright, we go back to the top and we use our Elemental Hero deck. Anything I want to add? Not really. Okay, time to duel Yan and Hiro. 27 and 2, 17 and 1. Let's do it. Surely we don't lose this one. I mean, at least we have lost to them before, so there's no pressure to lose an unbeaten record, but come on, man. Can't be losing to these guys. Using our Hero deck against Hero. I smell a potential episode title. Wow, okay. No monsters. It's not completely awful. I mean, if we do get an Ojama King in a couple of turns, I can live with it. The problem is Yan also has light monsters. Some of them. Oh, no, Heavy Storm. Oh, that's terrible. Well, Chazz's strategy is completely sunk. I don't like how everyone else is getting Heavy Storm in their opening hand. It's certainly not helping us. And he got both Sanctuary and Zeradius. So that's 2100 damage for us. We might lose this storm. I mean, Chazz basically has Smashing Ground and that's it. Because of that Heavy Storm. Alright, well, what are we rocking? We got Bubble Man. But we do have Creature Swap. And yeah, I suppose that's the play here, isn't it? There's not much else to really do. Take my Bubble Man. Okay, Zeradius attack Bubble Man. Mirror Force on your own monster? That's really cruel. But yeah, once you pass the fourth heart, even the Slifers are carrying Heavy Storms and Mirror Forces. Which is annoying. But what can you do? Yeah, we're in a bad spot. I don't have any monsters. Chazz doesn't have any monsters. Luckily, it doesn't look like Hero has any monsters. So he's just going to attack us with Bubble Man. It might be a good idea to return Bubble Man to our hand, but I don't want to waste Compulsory Evacuation Device on that. Chazz might waste Smashing Ground on it. Rare Metamorph, wow. And he has used Smashing Ground on Bubble Man. Chazz continues not to draw any monsters. Or even our more useful spells and traps. Galenduo. And Swarm of Sarabs, which destroys a monster. I guess it's maybe a slightly good thing that we didn't have any. But yeah, that card needs to go as soon as possible. Yeah, we're at serious danger of losing. There's not a single usable card in either mine or Chazz's hands, as it stands. Hammer Shot, I guess, is something. Galenduo is gone. That's all I can do. We can handle 500 damage if that's all it is. Come on, Chazaroo. Gotta have something better. I mean, he's not going to draw a monster because he's going to Destiny draw right now. Premature Burial's not bad. Okay, DNA Surgery. He's going to make everything a bug. And he's going to be able to use the Aerosol Can and... He hasn't played... What? Huh? He didn't... Why didn't he play Premature Burial? And like Parshath. That would be a good card to return to his hand. Especially considering we'll lose if you don't. Why didn't he play Premature Burial? We literally only have Bubble Man there at the moment, right? Maybe that's why. And Ojamas. Okay, at least he used the Compulse. We know next time it becomes Yan's turn, he's going to be able to summon Parshath again. So hopefully we get a monster that can attack. Nope, we get United We Stand. I mean... Yeah, it literally is just Bubble Man and Ojamas. Yeah, it's not even worth playing Premature Burial. Because even if you did, Swarm of Sarrows would just destroy it instantly. Alright, Chazz, how about a monster? Okay, I suppose Raigeki Break is not a tragedy. Because we assume he'll summon Parshath here. And we can destroy it. Or Chazz will just outright refuse to play Raigeki Break and take enough damage to lose, because somehow that's preferable to actually using a trap card. Okay. I have no idea what sense of logic could cause Chazz to not want to use that card. He's used Raigeki Braid plenty of times before when he's been attacked in situations. I don't understand why the AI did not think to do it in that time. Okay, well, we lost because Bubble Man was the only monster either of us drew in the entire duel. Summonable monster, I should say. Oh, that was embarrassing. We lost to two of the worst duelists in the game. It's not ideal. Fusion deck, anyone? God. We could go with Reaper of a Nightmare. Spirit Reaper and Nightmare Horse. Nah, I don't know. Not really feeling that vibe for this deck. We'll just carry on with this. Can we win one duel? Sigfa and Cyan. Okay, Cyan's pretty good, but Sigfa's the Union guy and he's usually pretty terrible. Let's hope. Okay, well, at least we know Chazz has monsters in his deck because he just drew some. Hooray. Why Dragon Head's alright. Okay, you've set Dimension Fusion, just in case. Maybe it will be helpful to me. If I use Fusion Gate, it might be, actually. Ooh, Lele. Strong card, but do you want to risk it switching to defense? No, you don't. Okay, you got Ring of Destruction, you got Lightning Vortex, got Heavy Storm. And yeah, I'm not expecting Dimension Fusion to come in too clutch, so I will just Heavy Storm. Shrink and Ring of Destruction. Two good cards that we've managed to ditch. Yeah, we'll go Avian, Face Down, Ring of Destruction. And that will be all. Nobleman of Extermination. I guess I can chain Ring of Destruction. And that means he'll lose his copy of Ring of Destruction too, right? Both players have to check their decks and remove any copies. So if he has one, it's gone. Or it didn't work at all because I activated it. Okay, Falcos is stronger than what we have. Chazz does have Smashing Ground. Solar Purity and Light, good backup for later. Icarus Attack. Okay. That's fair. We did achieve the goal of getting Wing Sage Falcos off the field there. So now Chazz can attack directly with W-Wing Catapult. Okay, feeling better about this one. Burning Beast, yeah, 1500. That is stronger than what we have. But Chazz has a Soul of Purity and Light waiting, so all we need to do is hang in there until then. Old Sarcophagus. I would like... probably a Future Fusion would be really useful. So I'll be able to summon whichever fusion monster I want, basically. The problem will be surviving until then, but I think we can. I've got Lightning Vortex if I need to. I'll do that yet. I mean, Mayo Kutai can just defend us until Chazz summons his soul. Harpy's Bro. Alright, Chazz, let him have it. Let him have it. Jar Black kinda sucks, but if you're gonna play Morphing Jar, then not the worst thing to discard. Shrink? They always have something. We don't seem to have the right cards at the right time, but they have... we already destroyed a Shrink and they had another one. They played Ojama instead of Morphing Jar face down. We really need a new hand. Alright, we just gotta hope we survive this turn, that he doesn't have any other monsters. Okay, good. And a card face down. I can Destiny draw, but I do already have Lightning Vortex, and I'm thinking a regular old monster's probably more necessary. So I'm just gonna draw. Branch. Frickin' branch. And I should have got something other than Future Fusion, I suppose. Alright, well, Lightning Vortex has to be done. Wait, you didn't Dust Tornado Branch, but you're gonna Dust Tornado my Future Fusion. They have what they need all the time. It's just not fair. Now he's got to hope Cyan doesn't have anything with more than 1400 attack. Sonic Duck, that'll do it. That'll make it a triple L episode. Because for some reason everyone just learned how to duel. Except Chazz, who has regressed considerably. Even Sigfrid's beating us, man. I mean, Cyan was good. He had good monsters, but come on, man. Well, I won. That was a fun duel. Let's duel again. Alright, well... unfortunately, I will have to summarize this episode because not much good happened from it. We made a VWXYZ deck. And we lost to Deezer and Zanny, sorry. Yeah, traps plus monarchs is just not a fun combo to play against. We even managed to lose to Yan and Hero with our Hero deck, because Bubble Man was the only summonable monster either me and Chazz drew. Then we lost to Sigfor and Cyan with our Fusion deck, as they just had cards that they needed and whenever they needed them. Icarus Attack, Ring of Nobleman of Extermination, Dust Tornado, Shrink. Every type of thing we tried to do pretty much got stopped. Yeah, hoping for better luck next episode. We've got 3 more duels to come. We've got 1 more room left in the Cypher duel and 1 more location in the day. But if we don't have 3 tag duels in that time, then we will do Chazz's 6-part event, which should be very fun. But I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye.